Hey everybody, Neil Myers from WineExpedition.com. Thanks for stopping by the site or watching our videos somewhere else on the internet. And thanks to Tubemogul.com for putting our videos elsewhere on the internet. Very special webisode tonight. We're featuring a brand new product from the Vinturi folks. It's funny, we did a feature a couple months ago on the Vinturi white wine aerator. And as soon as we turned off the camera, I said to my partner Jeff, I said, you know, this Vinturi thing's pretty cool, but it's kind of clumsy to hold it. It's awkward. You're holding this thing over the glass. It's kind of wacky. Apparently, the Vinturi is also a telepathic device that communicated my thoughts to the Vinturi folks, and a week later they called me up and said, hey, we want to send you a Vinturi Tower. Here it is, the Vinturi Tower. Very attractive design for anyone's kitchen, including my buddy's kitchen here that looks like a set from the Food Network. You can see it's made of space-age materials, and it holds the Vinturi very conveniently over your glass. Has a little no spill deal at the bottom here, very exciting. So we thought we'd try the Vinturi Tower out tonight with a couple of sort of perfect candidates for the Vinturi. We have the red wine Vinturi perched atop the tower. And we have a couple of inexpensive, young red wines, one from Chile, one from Argentina, both sub $10 wines that were sent to us. And we're gonna try out the Vinturi with the tower and see how it works out. So without further ado, let's jump into it. On my left, we have the Carmenere from Chile, the Asunto de Vino, 2008 Carmenere, Central Valley. And this is, again, under $10. And it's young, too, 2008. So it's, again, a perfect candidate for this. So we'll pour one glass, the furthest left, just straight from the bottle. And then we'll place our second glass. Look at that, fits right in like a glove. And there goes the Vinturi Tower, hard at work aerating my wine so I don't have to. All bubbly and whatnot. And let's do the same thing on the with the wine on my right. This is from Argentina, from the folks at The Wait. 2007 Malbec from Mendoza, Argentina, 100% Malbec. We'll pour the furthermost right glass straight from the bottle. And then on the inside, the Vinturi just splashed me. Here we go. Look at that Vinturi go, aerating away. Now, you know, when we did the Vinturi white wine aerator, I honestly didn't know what to expect, and I was ready to sort of, you know, laugh about it. It really worked, and we talked about it in the webisode. You can check it out at WineExpedition.com if you like. All right, so inside wines are aerated, outside wines are not. We'll start with the Carmenere from Chile, Asunto de Vino. Fairly light color, pretty vibrant. Kind of a heavy nose, a lot of sort of like black licorice on the nose, and a little bit of alcohol as well, which is 13.5%, not really a high alcohol wine. It's Carmenere-esque, sort of a raspberry, blackberry blend, but it's got this sort of harsh kind of tar thing happening. There's a bell pepper thing as well, which is not uncommon for Carmenere. This is definitely, the fruit's not bad, but it's sort of an awkward, unbalanced kind of very brash wine, and I don't know. We'll see how the aerated version goes. You know, the bell pepper thing is way in the back seat now with the Vinturi. It definitely softens it up. By the way, if you haven't had Carmenere, under $10, you can't beat this. Vinturi softened it up a little bit. Not a 180 degrees, but there was definitely a softening and opening up of the wine. Okay, now into the Malbec. First, the unaerated, the non-Vinturi version. Has a liqueured nose, very sweet and candied nose, sort of like a Jolly Rancher that's been sitting out in the sun for a couple hours. Yeah, The Jolly Rancher continues. It's sort of a pomegranate, cranberry, but there's like a liqueur quality to it, and
Glycerin?
yeah, a little glycerin-y. It's a little brash as well. I've had some Malbecs that are much warmer and richer. This is same candied nose on the Vinturi version of this Malbec. You know, it's wild. I mean, and it's not just because I'm thinking it because it's here. I mean, it really does. Again, for an under $10 Malbec, this is fine, but this makes it taste like a $15 or $18 Malbec. It just refines it, it softens it, it brings some of those awkward kind of flavors and kind of brings them in, reins them in. And that's not to say you wouldn't be able to achieve the same thing with an actual, you know, putting it in a decanter for an hour, but you don't always have an hour. You get home from work and you want to make a quick meal and have a glass of wine. The Vinturi does it for you immediately. So I guess I'm saying two things. Red Vinturi definitely works. The Vinturi Tower, a convenient way to do it without having to, you got both hands free, you don't have to hold the glass. And both of these wines, under $10, you know, fine representation of a under $10 wine, but vastly improved with the Vinturi. This Malbec, I'm enjoying this. It's more balanced, it's more integrated, and there you go. What more can I say? I think a successful experiment here at WineExpedition.com. No one was hurt, and we all learned a little something, didn't we? I'm Neil Myers, WineExpedition.com. Cheers.